Hello everyone! Welcome to Son of Dad's Jet Force Gemini Let's Play. Sorry if I'm a little bit loud. I don't have adjustment settings on my recorder for my mic, so I have to try and keep my excitement minimal. So, for those of you who have never played Jet Force, this is on Rare Replay. So obviously it is a rare game. As you can see there, I already made a file, and I forgot to hit record, so we're going to start over from the get-go. But this is one of my all-time favorite rare games. What am I doing? I gotta focus here. Spelling. And it was on the N64, and my cousins always had it, so I would go over there for the summer, play it with them, and always try and beat it, and never quite did, unfortunately, but, because, you know, I ran out of time. I couldn't be there forever. But I always loved it. It was a fun game, and now I am hoping to beat it for the first time in its completion here on this Let's Play. That being said, it's not like... I mean, I kind of remember what everything is and stuff. The hardest part about it was collecting these tribals that you'll see, these little bears. And there's an achievement for that, so I'll be making guides for finding all the tribals and collecting them. There's Juno, the captain. Vela, the computer lady, I guess. And, of course, their adorable friend, Lupus. They're all playable characters in this game. And there's a tribal. Those bear people are the tribals that you have to save. And the evil ants. Those are the enemies of this game. I feel like this game in a lot of ways is kind of like a precursor to Conquer, in that kind of a more violent game, although Rare's always kind of been a little bit more violent as I'm learning, playing through these older games of theirs on Rare Replay. Violent, gory. They try to be more mature, which I had never really realized playing Donkey Kong, you know, growing up, but like Battletoads and stuff. All the Toads' names are like Rash, Pimple, Zit. So they kind of got a gross sense of humor. So maybe this isn't really a precursor, it's just more in line with what Rare's always done. But either way, it's a really fun game. So this is the character select menu. As you can see right now, we only have Juno unlocked. So we'll be playing as Juno. Going to the first world. So this game, there's a bunch of different weapons to collect for each character, and then each character kind of has their own individual ability, too, that you kind of get into later, that allows you to come back to each planet and access new areas and stuff like that. Kind of like a Metroid type of game, Metroidvania, they call that. Sort of coming back to new areas, unlocking them with things you've gotten in other areas. This guy's a dick.
Welcome, Juno. We've been expecting you. Vela and Lupus came charging through not so long ago. Feisty pair, aren't they? I'm Magnus, Goldwood ambassador. Not that the Union is much use. Without backup, the tribals couldn't hope to fend off Mizar's raiders. You'll find the tribal king in his hut just this way. I promised I'd send you to him when you arrived. Follow the green door symbols to move forward, or the red ones if you want to retrace your steps. But remember, long enough, you better hurry.
Yeah, I'm going to stop reading because obviously I'm not doing a very good job. I think there's an item back here. One of the first pickups you can get. Could be wrong. And there's an area like this somewhere on this planet. Early on. Maybe that's as a different character. It's fish food. That's one of the weapons in this game. Fish food. We'll find all that fun stuff later, though. And I think, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be making some guides for like finding these hidden stuff and finding the tribals. Because there are achievements involved for some of these things. There we go. And everybody loves to get achievements, right? It's not just me, so... Maybe it's here? There it is. So there you go. First secret guide. Guide to the first secret item. As Juno. Get yourself some fish food. So B and B goes up, A goes down the weapon menu, and feed the fish. That didn't work out too well, did it? They didn't go for it. Feed the fish. Yeah! I'm not sure that it does anything here, if I unlock anything by feeding them. Oh, I do. Yeah, there's a totem down there. And you gotta get them to activate that, I think. Or... maybe Vela activates that later. I don't know. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Right now we need to move forward. But I need an achievement, so cool. I don't remember reading about that one in the achievement list, so... interesting. There is another added bonus to the fish food, though. It's not a complete joke. You can use it to distract the enemies later on. Well, at any time, really. They'll go and eat it. This guy has the best name. Juno, thank you for coming. A dark day is upon us when King Jeff of the Tribals is powerless to save his own people. We can only trust Jet Force Gemini to thwart Mizor's plans for domination. Tell you what, it gets a bit depressing, all this king business. Still, must keep a stiff upper lip. If you could rescue as many tribals as possible between slaughtering the drones, I'd be most grateful. Let me know if you see my brother, too. He's been missing for some time. I hope to return these favors later, but at the moment, I can do little except perhaps conjure up a time loop to replay the invasion. Sorry if I'm getting a little loud. I'm just very excited about this Let's Play. So when I used to play this as a kid, I'd never read what they said. I'd just spam the A button, and then you'd get like caught in these text loops because you had to press like at the end, yes, I understand, or no, please repeat that. And the default was always no, please repeat that. So I'd just be stuck forever spamming the A button, like, come on, why are you still talking? I was an idiot. Jury's out if I've gotten any better, but that won't be happening in this playthrough, so no worries, guys. There's the drone army. And that big guy we saw in the corner there is kind of one of the heftier enemies that you can fight, will fight later on in the game. There's actually a kind of a lighter version of them, even in this first level, that we'll be seeing here. Try to keep these Let's Plays brief, maybe half an hour each, depending on how long the world goes. I think I'll do one per world. Half an hour sounds about right, though. And I think I'm gonna do record most of this. I'm not gonna do all the flight missions because those will probably take me a lot of tries, and that'll be boring for you guys to watch me failing over and over. On the I forget what the actual title of them is called, but there's like these kind of mini games later on that you have to beat to get to the final boss, and they suck. So we won't be watching that. You guys, the second time through is already going way better. Be happy the recording didn't work the first time.
Don't be too hasty, Judo. Goldwood isn't the place it once was. You can't risk going in unprepared. Keep an eye on your pistol's charge, as you will need all the firepower you can muster. For a start, life force doors such as these won't open while Mizar's troops are alive in the area. You must destroy all nearby enemies to progress. Learn to use the L trigger to manually target. Also, take note of the region's markers. A green one lets you know that you are about to enter a new region. A red one shows that you are leaving a region. Both together mean that you are moving from one region directly into another. That's about all I can tell you. Get through the first door, and you're as ready as you'll ever be. Good luck, Juno. Listen to the briefing before you start and be careful.
Get out of the way, Dick!
Goldwood, Forest World.
Sips.
Liberate this once peaceful planet from Mizar and his evil drones.
Abraham Lincoln, the dirty hamper.
Colored gems can be collected.
Richardson. It's a Tim and Eric joke, guys.
Beware of Mizar's soldier drones. They remain on Goldwood in great numbers. Though weak, they often travel in groups. Don't be caught off guard by sniper drones. They use the treetops as ambush points. Pick them off using manual targeting. These crates contain ammunition. Collect them to increase your supplies.
And then that pillar-looking one in the middle there is actually an upgrade.
Across the level, you will find the tribals. This bear-like race has been enslaved by Mizar. Free as many tribals as you possibly can. When you have completed your objectives, find the takeoff pad where your ship awaits. You are now one step closer to Mizar's lair.
Because everybody knows bears make better workers than ants. Duh. Die, pig! They do sound like pigs, don't they? I didn't think about that until just now. So you saw that last one's head came off, and you can collect those to unlock... I think they're called cheats, but they're not really cheats. They're just like... You get to unlock Rainbow Blood mode and kind of cool stuff like that. I don't remember what all of them would do, but you want to collect them because they're fun. Oh, I think Jet Force Kids might be one of them, so you're like a mini version of yourself. I don't know. Oh, that guy caught him with his pants down. You get to live, buddy. So So the targeting system on this is weird. I was really hoping they'd make it more modern with the rare replay. It's not the case. When you aim down sights like that, your movement and aiming switch. So right now I'm using the left thumbstick to move around, and when I do that, you know what? It still is. Maybe I was drunk last time I played this. So there's a pistol capacity increase that I just picked up. It increased my pistol's carrying capacity. You can see to 200. It was 100 previously. So that first door opened, but we wanted to kill all of them. Where'd that guy go? Oh, he picked up his gun! You dick. I was gonna kill him anyway, because we need to kill them all to get into this other area. Or maybe that was the first. You need to kill the sniper to get into this bonus area. Down here. And you want to come down here because that's where the rest of the tribals are in this first part. You're going to want to be careful to not fall down this waterfall hole, because that's kind of the way out, actually. And once you fall down there, you can't get back up. Guy! Quit moving! Ah! There we go. You can see I'm pretty pro at this game. I think when they're on the ground like that, I can't do it yet, obviously, or I haven't been effective at it yet, but you can still shoot their head off. Try and do that. Save the tribals first. So there we go. We got all 7 in the area. As you see the red face there, you can kill the tribals, or sometimes the bugs will, and then you have to come back to the world again later to get them all. It's very annoying. So you want to be careful not to shoot them, and they are in tricky placements sometimes where they're kind of in harm's way. So just make sure you don't do that, and everything will be chipper. Martha Metz is online. Hey Tom. Ooh, up! So that was a proximity mine. Several of them here, obviously. And we're gonna set them off. Hopefully. Oh god. There we go. That was kind of a pain, wasn't it? The targeting thing, you have to fight it. It always wants to go back to the center. So when you're trying to aim elsewhere, it always fights you. Unfortunately. So there we go. We cleared out the cave. Make sure there's nothing down here. I think. Huh. That's the same. So if I would have gone the other way, I could come out in the same area. There's no advantage to going through that little hole or the big hole. That's what she said. So there we go! First part of the first world cleared. In record time. Alrighty. Sorry guys, I gotta text people sometimes. So those gems are my health, and those spiny looking things are that I picked up once in Jeff's place and once just now when I came up those stairs in the last area. Increase my health capacity, or complete that ring. You'll see it here when I get shot. That's your health on the bottom left corner. That weird green looking thing was anyway, yeah, it gives you more health. It's like a heart from Zelda. So this guy says some crap about not getting in there. Here's the red key for opening the door. The thing behind him is a Floyd, those flying training grounds I was talking about, kind of the minigame area, so I can't get in there right now. But once I get Floyd in the third planet, I believe, I can come back for that. Oops. That was unfortunate. Things were just popping off. This is one of those bigger guys, kind of a weaker version. He doesn't have all the armor and the 2 guns. Dang it! Can't I just strafe? Come on. Strafe? It's strafe, not strife. Obviously. Die! So this pistol, as that meter goes down the left-hand side, it's like overheating. That's why it slows down. You can shoot it fast up until then. But each gun kind of has a special ability too, I think. And this one is that when your ammo gets low, it'll recharge. Which is kind of neat. No. There we go. So the machine gun. This thing kicks ass and is very necessary. We're gonna ignore those gems over there. Let's just bait. So now we rolling. Got the machine gun. We're doing good. Making excellent time. So this door, as that other guy said, if I would have listened to what he was saying, is opened by bullets. And your pistol wouldn't be able to open it because you don't shoot quickly enough. So that's why you had to get the machine gun. I'm liking the way Vela looks over there on the right. Showing off a little bit of booty. It's not weird, guys, alright? It's totally normal. Come here! So as you can see, the machine gun kicks a lot of ass. I need to conserve my machine gun ammo though for later in this area. Wow! He picked him off out of the tree without me doing anything. Look at these idiots. What's going on here? Clipped into the building. I didn't have to fight it there. Why did it... Apparently when you go so high, you don't have to fight it anymore. Isn't that nice? So, as you may have noticed, there's a tribal up there on top of that building. We're gonna rescue him. Hopefully in one try. Hopefully in 2 tries. Hopefully in 3 tries.
Come on. Work with me here, Juno. Ah! 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 Okay. I got him. Ow. Owie. So if you haven't figured out the health system by yet, that little X has 3 green boxes, or the 3 edges of the X will light up. Each one of those gives you a ring of health, or in my case right now, a 3/5 ring. So you get quite a bit of health. Obviously, I took quite a few hits there from that guy, and I'm still kicking. But it's it'll go down later on. It'll get tough. It'll get tough, I think. Pistol capacity increase 300. Balla. Get him. There we go. So I think the orange boxes, you can't tell what's in most of the ammo crates. It's just whatever you get. The ones with the orange band like that just give you partial ammo, and then the red ones like that give you full ammo. And right now they're coming back. You may have noticed. That's just because it's the first level, though. And I'm getting very close to being dead. Oh, snap. And there we go. I shot his buddy. So now I've only got one continue. The thing about continues, though, is that the enemies that you've killed previously in the area are still dead. It's just kind of convenient. It's like, I don't know. You can fail, you can get a game over, but it's also not like completely unforgiving. And that's how you do that. Oh, snap. Little trick for these guys. Get right underneath them. Not working out as well as I thought. Yeah. So that's an area we come back for later. Can't cross that gorge right now with my feeble jumps. Show you. Ow! These guys are dicks. Owie. Dodge, duck, dip, dodge, and dive, and dodge. The 5 Ds of Jet Force Gemini. And also dump. Yeah, take that, Mizar scum.
Get one measly gem. So this next room is going to be a bit of a trick. Because this guy wants to kill all the tribals in the room. You gotta make sure you kill him first without shooting any tribals. Get the upgrade here. So you'll encounter that more often. Sometimes they'll take tribals hostage, or they'll try and blast them all before you can pick them up. Can be very annoying. And unfortunately, we're not going to get all the tribals in this area because of that other area that I had to come back for. Actually, you know what? I don't even think that's true. They're just hidden somewhere else right now. We're not going to worry about that. I'm going to play through all the worlds and then come back for the ones I need the tribals in later. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to come up with some sort of... I'm going to have to start writing this stuff down, I think. Which ones I've got them in and which ones I haven't. Because I don't think the game really keeps track for you. Or it does, but you can't. It doesn't tell you. Oh, I killed one! Shoot! How did I do that? He was right over there. I blasted him. That's what you get for being a dope. So there we go. 1 killed, 6 rescued, 2 remaining. Could have had all but 2 of them there. Maybe I could have gotten them all at this point. I don't know. So that ends the Goldwoods, the first level, in our Jet Force playthrough. Let's play. Son of a Dad, let's play. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying it thus far. I know there's quite a bit of nostalgia involved for me, hopefully for you as well, because this is a game that really couldn't do this kind of thing with before because it was on the N64. I mean, emulators maybe, but there's the SS Anubis, the second world, which we'll be getting to in the next Let's Play. Part 2, Part Deuce. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye. Goodbye.